If you've got Ohtani fatigue, I suggest you become a fan of another sport because what we are seeing from this player, again, is something that is frankly unfathomable. He's coming off one of the best weeks of his career. He is now the major league home run leader with 24. He has a 15-game hitting streak right now, 6 multi-hit games in that 15-game hitting streak. And here's the best news of all, or at least best news for Angels fans. He's not getting traded. And he's not getting traded not because we have to debate whether it's the right thing to do. No, he's not getting traded because right now the Angels hold one of the wild card positions. Believe it or not, they have a better record than the Astros, a better record than the Yankees. They're in the second wild card spot. They are on something of a roll, at least for them. They've won 11 of 14. That includes 3 of 4 in Texas, in which Ohtani went nuts. 3 home runs, big pitching performance as well. People say, he hasn't played big games. Well, he did in the WBC, and he did in Texas over the weekend. Now, always possible the Angels could collapse. We can't rule that out with this team, but I don't see that happening. This is Ohtani at his absolute best, and I want to show you now a comparison between this season and what he's done so far and his 2021 MVP season, because these comparisons are rather telling. And let's start off by looking at the hitting comparison. Yes, Ohtani versus himself, 2021 versus 2023. You look at the on-base percentage, higher this year. Slugging, higher this year. OPS, higher this year. He's on a 46 home run pace. That is what he hit in 2021, 46. So really, he is performing at a higher level offensively than he was when he was the MVP. That's pretty impressive alone. Now, let's look at the pitching side of this. 2021 versus 2023, same thing again. I want to show you what he's doing this year compared to 21. Okay, ERA slightly higher, but the strikeout rate is also higher, and the innings here are telling. His innings are at a pretty high level. He's at a pace where he's going to surpass what he did in 21, and the Angels are slowing him down. You remember he had a 4.88 ERA over an 8-start span going into that start in Texas when he pitched really well, 6 innings, 2 earned runs. And the Angels have said, hey, we're going to back off him a little bit, space him out a little bit more. Ohtani has talked about fatigue. Well, obviously, they're going to need to max out this guy. That's what they have to do every year. So Shohei Ohtani, again, he'll be the player of the week. I assume that's going to be the case. He is on an MVP pace again. He is the best player in the game, the most exciting guy going, and I love watching him play, period.